Hello, wherever you happen to be in the world, and welcome to another session of New York by Night. This is for the Demon Venue. As we open our scene today, we find ourselves in Fitzroy Manor. Within the manor itself, there was recently a meeting with Lolita Shiko, in which Marcus tried to get her to work with him. She agreed to a small extent. As our new scene opens, Dr. Artemio Allegretto, a recent arrival in the city, has been summoned to Fitzroy Manor to speak with Marcus. Marcus has a great deal of distrust, and so, as our scene begins, Dr. Artemio may be about to find that his former patient is a little more crazy than usual. And from there, our scene will begin.
Artemio will slowly knock on the door of, his fucking patient.
Come in, whoever you happen to be.
Hello. He will close the door behind him. He has his little briefcase. Did you call upon my service?
Artemio.
Oh, my beautiful tyrant.
Oh yes, Artemio. Please, take a seat.
He will sit, leave the briefcase on his right. Amaze me.
How are you this evening, Artemio?
That's a very good question.
Hmm.
I think that I'm fine. I need to help Yosh, but I'm fine.
What do you have to help Josh with?
He seemed to have lost something.
Right. Hmm.
And I needed to inform you of that. He lost a soul,
So, hmm.
yeah, and he currently needs help with that.
We can arrange a court-wide effort later.
Good.
But for the moment, do you mind if I ask something ask you a question, Artemio?
Sure, go ahead.
You would never betray me, would you?
No.
No matter what happened.
Well, let's go to pinpoints.
By the way,
If you
4
are,
successes on manipulation empathy roll. Do not
yes,
lie to him.
he's telling the truth.
Alright.
If you're an asshole and became an asshole and behave like an asshole, my tyrant, I would not betray you. I will just coup d'etat you.
I see.
But you're doing better.
Hmm. 1, 2. Only 1 success. Fuck!
He's still telling the truth.
Oh no, that was a manipulation subterfuge roll.
Okay.
Do you say that you would perform a coup d'etat, but I'm, according to you, doing well enough to avoid such things? Do you know of such things in the works aside from yourself? Like maybe you've been asked to join one?
Nope.
Hmm.
I don't want to be tyrant. Tyrant is a horrible position, and yes, the devil should occupy it. And you have think of what we have thought. You have thought of what we have talked about.
Yes, to a large degree.
Yes, good. Then you will have my support and my wholeheartedly devotion to you
Hmm.
because you're a capable tyrant, you're a wise tyrant. When you try not to murder everyone,
Yes. Speaking of murder, there is another question.
mhm,
If someone in this court, let us say the Reverend or Clark, were to make an attempt at my life, would you defend me?
yes,
Avenge me?
If they manage to kill you, yes,
Hmm.
you are the closest thing as a friend.
Definitely manipulation, empathy on that one.
Okay.
And
And
are
what?
you being honest? Roll, dickhead.
Yes.
Are you being honest?
Oh no.
Right.
Yes. He's being honest.
All right. Marcus will just smile and lean back on his chair. Good, good. I only ask because, well, what happened during that harrowing thing. Clark lately has been difficult. I don't
In
want to
which
distrust him,
sense?
in the sense that he's been actively challenging me and making quite overt threats.
Well,
I don't want to think that he's going to try something, but
this harrowing situation has made me think a little bit. You remember a theory I presented to you once? We becoming one with our host?
yes,
And you remember the pull that Mr. Fitzroy had on you on the past?
yes, Marcus did have a great deal of influence on me.
Well,
Still does.
I think that Clark is having a great pull upon our demonic friend.
Hmm. Possible, I suppose. My only worry is what to do, because we talked about taking possible steps. I don't want to have
We
to.
as who?
You and I.
Oh, I don't remember that conversation.
Ah. Hmm.
It doesn't matter. What have you planned for Clark?
That's the problem. I don't know what to do. If he is disloyal, then I don't know. I don't want to send any one of us back. But he has control over fire. And whatever
Yeah.
else I am, I'm not fireproof. Not yet.
Uh, well, I have control over water now. It's slowly coming back.
Hmm. Just like as of a few days ago, I did something I haven't done in thousands of years.
Have a date?
No, I wish.
Went to the bathroom.
I've done that fairly often for the last few years.
Oh, okay.
What I
Uh,
what I did,
Defied your own god and deity to a deadly battle and lost it?
nah, that was a long, long time ago.
Okay. Then what?
What
I'm completely bedazzled.
I could find Josh and you.
Yes, that's called cellular phone.
It's also called Law of Awakening 1, Artemio. The first level of Law of Awakening.
Oh, so it's coming back?
Yes, a law that I haven't used properly since the middle of the war. If something like that's coming back, Lucifer only knows what'll come back next. For all I mean, I knew a lot of laws during the war. Most of them, though, I can't even think about. I know I knew Law of the Forge, but each time I try and remember it, well, it's not pleasant.
Oh, I don't remember half of what I was able to do. Anyways, I'm still pretty new.
Yes, true. But if I can learn how to heal people again, it'd be nice to actually be able to do something positive.
Marcus the Healer. It does have a certain charm to it.
Hmm. The one thing that worries me I know that with the malefactor's help, and if I can remember Law of the Flame one day, they can give us both a means to become immune to Clark's fire, and that in
You
and of
really,
itself is a useful tool.
you really think that Clark would betray you?
That's the problem. More than anyone, he has a reason to, even just from a human perspective. The Reverend may dislike me morally, but if there's one thing I'll say for him, it's that he is someone who at least likes to know his enemy before he strikes. So if I can prove myself a good man, there's a chance he'd let me go, wouldn't target me. You may have walked out on me, and by the way, feel free to roll perception empathy to show just how pissed he still is about that.
Good. Come on, dice streams, work with me today.
No! The voice of Dice Stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, the voice of dice stream. They still one success only.
One success. Okay. You can certainly tell he's angry. You can't tell how angry, but you can at least get the general impression he is angry with you about that.
Well, you're weird, Marcus. You actually didn't see how the way that fucker was looking at me. It was positively unnerving me.
You're a Lamisu and you don't like being looked at. That's weird.
No. I love to be looked at. I don't love to be looked at on that way. He knew something. He meant something with that look.
He was talking about the other supernaturals.
And
he
keep
must
looking
know
at
what we are.
me.
Yes.
I don't like.
You could probably sense that you weren't listening, that you weren't loyally properly, because you did walk away on that occasion.
Don't bring me again near him. Never.
You know, I was tempted to leave him your business card. You're lucky we're friends, otherwise I would have done.
Yes. They took my business card. They tried to call me twice. I never answered.
Maybe I should give them your home number.
No, you shouldn't.
Home address?
No.
Email? Skype? Your mother's maiden name, your bank sort code.
Whoa, what kind of wretched vengeance is this?
This is the I know your bank account details, don't fuck me up ever again.
Oh, about with my bank account details. I need you to make me some sort of a very large deposit.
Why?
The construction I talked about with you, the limelight of the Bronx.
Yes. I can certainly look into it.
And I also have an idea.
Go on.
What's the best way to manipulate humanity towards their own good future?
I've been thinking on that myself, but why don't you give your suggestions?
Charity work.
Certainly possible.
We need to open a charity, and I have been thinking of names and everything because I had really good nights lately, and the dreaming is beautiful, and it inspires one.
Go on.
What about of Eden again?
Eden again.
Mm-hmm.
Eden again. Operating perhaps initially in the Bronx?
Yes. Small local foundation first, then spreading over.
That would seem to work, certainly. By the way, at this point, roll perception. Let's say perception alertness.
Okay, if it's something with sight, it's on a -2.
He's actually notice, or would it be perception empathy? It's noticing that he's not lying, he's hiding something. There's something he's not telling you, a
Oh,
detail he's
okay.
keeping hidden.
Okay, then perception empathy.
Rightio.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Balls.
Yes, I have a huge dice pool for this kind of shit.
Yep, and he's not even trying to lie. He's just not admitting to something. You are able to tell very much so that there is something big he's keeping hidden, something long term, possibly something planned out even.
Marcus,
Yes, Artemio?
there is something you're not telling me.
Now he's gonna lie.
You have a very bad bluff for a mafioso.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1. 4 successes to lie.
Okay, try to lie to me.
Yeah, and then you're gonna roll against it. Okie dokie. There's nothing I'm hiding. I'm just
Marcus,
stating it all.
tell me the truth. And in this case, oh, guess what? My enchanting voice applies because I'm trying to persuade you to tell me the truth.
Oh, this is not gonna work too well, is it?
So the difficulty is lower by 2.
What's the resist? Just tell me the fucking resist.
No, I will just. Here you go. I roll a difficulty 4.
Oh, balls.
And the 10 counts as 2 because I have a specialty on
By the way, you've
emotions.
missed the 9 as well. You've got a 9 there.
Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my
6,
roll to
isn't it?
catch.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this is my roll to catch that blatant lie.
Yeah.
Marcus, you're a very, very bad liar. I wonder how you survive all this time.
Yeah. I don't usually lie. I may subtly misrepresent, but I don't usually lie. And yes, there is something. Josh and I have plans for the Bronx.
Oh, what are your plans?
Essentially, Eden again. Literally.
You remember the last time we tried to make Eden, right? It was called Babel.
I remember.
That was really bad.
And as I explained to Josh, Babel could have worked. Partly we fucked it up, partly the Nephilim fucked it up. But we could have made it work. And this time there's no host to fight us, there's no Nephilim to have to slaughter. And those of us who are here are sufficiently far from our torment to succeed. I think we can do this.
Yes, and he points to the window and to the city. We just have leeches, mages, changelings.
Yes, that's why we're starting in the Bronx. We're going to use the Bronx as essentially a basis. We're going to show mankind that the Bronx that essentially what we're offering can work. The human race will want to pick up on that all on its own. You show them a good thing and they'll all want it. And if it just so happens that the charity Eden Again happens to succeed in a lot of things in the Bronx, Eden Again will be welcomed in other parts of New York.
Agreed, yes.
And of course, when the leeches decide to interfere, we can stop them. If the changelings try to interfere, you can either negotiate or we can stop them.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we're going to go back to what we were doing originally, protecting the human race and helping elevate them.
Very well. But that was your whole plan with Josh?
That was the plan with Josh, more or less. By the way, feel free to roll again.
Lying fuck.
Oh no, I left a deliberate hint there. There's something he's holding back.
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay. You can definitely tell that he's holding back something that's both very personal. You can tell he was being honest when he said that was all the plan with Josh. But he's finding something else connected, and it is fairly big.
Marcus,
Yes?
spill the whole soup, not just parts of it.
Spill the soup. Right. There isn't really much soup to spill, I suppose. I'm just trying to roll for a lie. Manipulation subterfuge. I hate having such a low fucking dice pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. I'm doing well on these 5 success things.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. You win.
Yep, I managed to lie.
Okay.
Although, that's the thing, you know there is something, you're just getting conflicted information now. So you can probably tell that he probably did lie to you, but you can't see how he lied to you.
Marcus, just don't put yourself in danger, would you?
Of course not. Lying again, but this time to spot this, I'll give you a -2 difficulty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4
7
minus 1.
successes.
Oh yeah, you saw right through that. You saw he's not got the intention of putting himself in danger, but he literally does not give a damn. Whatever he's planning, if it risks him, he doesn't care.
Marcus, could you just fucking tell me what's going on? I might be able to help after all.
Come with me, and he'll stand up and walk over to a cupboard and pull out what looks to be a rucksack of some sort.
Okay, but first, and he will open his briefcase and bring out a checkbook. And there is a certain amount of money wrote. Could you sign here?
He'll look at it. Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I am.
Are you drunk, Artemio?
Now that I remember of.
Is this a loan or an investment?
An investment.
He'll push the checkbook back to you. When your lawyers write up a contract, then I'll sign.
No. And he will push back the checkbook. Half of it, it's the thing that you owe me for, your shrink sessions.
I thought we agreed some time ago not burning your building down was compensation enough.
Yeah, that was only for Mr. Fitzroy. This is demon therapist also.
He'll sign it looking distinctly irritated, but also laughing faintly at the fact that he knows he's getting his arm twisted and he's not used to it.
He will grab the checkbook, pocket it. It sounds good, doesn't it? Dr. Artemio Legreto, supernatural shrink.
Yeah. Put it on the door. I guarantee no shit will come of it.
Probably not. But now, where are you taking me, rucksack man?
Upstairs. And he'll take you actually upstairs. The manor itself has about 4 or 5 floors going all the way up to the roof garden.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even take the lift. He actually goes all the way up on foot. Eventually, you arrive at the roof garden, and he leads you out into an area that's quite open. There's a section of essentially sort of wooden fencing blocking it off, so you can't actually see it from the main door onto the roof garden. So it is kind of covered. And there's a little brick box, almost like a fuse box, nearby, next to some seating. And
Okay.
Marcus holds out the rucksack. Have a look inside.
He will open it.
If he pulls out the stuff, he'll notice that one of them is a full body black suit, looking almost like the sort of thing either a diver or either a scuba diver or a skydiver might wear, although in full black. A balaclava, a ski mask, and a pair of gloves that he might recognize as those usually sold for iPhone users, as well as appears to be the exercise strap from a sports store that's used to hold a smartphone and a black smartphone.
How should I interpret this, Marcus? You have some weird kink fetish, and you're asking something of me because I'm a llama suit?
No, no, no. He smiles and takes out from his pocket a piece of paper on which is drawn what appears to be a symbol made of a pair of wings.
He will look at the wings, look at the staff, look at Marcus. Intelligence 3.
Make the connection, idiot.
You're playing to be fucking Batman.
Wingman, dear boy, wingman. Hence the wings.
God. Really? Really? Wingman? You're
It'll work.
asking me to be your sidekick.
No, you pressured me.
Wingman.
By the way, Marcus Intelligence 4. Do not fuck with him.
Wingman. Really?
Well, I suspect that's a nickname people will give. But I don't want people to think of me as a vigilante.
Oh god.
Hence
You're
where the
not
wing.
fucking Bruce Wayne.
No, but I do have wings.
And what do you plan? To fly around the rocks punching bad people?
Fly above until I spot some shit going down. Then land and scare 7 shades of holy shit out of people. The people of the Bronx, it's time for them to be reminded they aren't alone. There are angels in this city wanting to protect them. And they get told. Hence the ski mask, hence the balaclava. I'm not going to tell them that Marcus Fitzroy is an angel. Doesn't mean they don't get to see an angel.
Okay, so next thing on the plan is me trying to go for senator as, Harvey Dent. I trust Allegretto. It doesn't sound that bad.
Yes, it does. You Lamassu are terrible politicians.
Could be.
Good lounge singers, terrible politicians.
I agree. So you're really planning to go ahead with this?
We spent the last day gathering the stuff together.
At least tell me you are going to be doing this in a way that you can take your weight in lead.
What do you mean? You mean heavily armed?
You are going to be shot, probably.
He will pick up the full suit and point to the front, and there are actually small plates sewn into it that have been taken out of a bulletproof vest, but they're very small to keep the weight under. They won't provide much protection, but Maybe out of character, the equivalent of about 1 to 2 points. Probably no more than 1, though.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. It might do some good to you.
Mm. I've also covered something else, though. And he holds out the smartphone and shows you a very odd-looking app that has on it a picture of a spotlight and a picture of a camera. And if you remember, it looks very much like the icons on the tablets that you press to switch off the security cameras in Fitzroy Manor.
What is this? The wing signal?
No, he presses both icons simultaneously, and suddenly every single light in the manor, except for those in the medical ward and the kitchen, immediately go out.
And this means.
Wait 15 seconds, and sure enough, about 15 seconds later, they hear the door that leads onto the roof garden slam open, and about 12 different pairs of feet running across. You hear a beep as he presses the buttons again. The lights come back on, and they are surrounded by armed men.
Na 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 mafia! Mafia!
As soon as the men recognize these two, Artemio and Marcus, they will just put their guns away, apologize, and walk off. It allows me to switch off the cameras and the lights. It means I can leave and return without them ever realizing that I have wings.
Okay. Okay. Not bad.
It also means that if shit really hits the fan, I can speed dial you bastards.
Why?
In case I need backup. Wingman and Snake Boy.
So we like the other demons are going to be like your Nightwing, your Catwoman, and other shit like that.
If we succeed in the Bronx, probably.
Okay, you have Hell Kitty already.
Oh yeah, we're going to need to do patrols. So at
You
some
have
point,
Hell Kitty, you have the Grim Reaper. I'm not taking part of this.
yes, you are.
No, I'm not, because I cannot fly.
Not yet.
I don't have wings, Marcus.
Not yet.
I cannot change that, honey. I don't have wings.
Roll perception empathy, and you'll notice each time he's saying not yet, he's saying it with such a smug grin. He knows something you don't know yet.
Yeah, I only got 2 successes.
You still pick up on the incredibly smug grin.
Marcus, what are you not telling me again?
Well, did you know I can give, well, me and the malefactor can give you wings?
Marcus, do you remember the name of my house?
Yes, I do. The Oceanites, the Lamisu, the Defilers.
Yes, also known as the House of the Restless Deeps. Not heights. Deeps. Deep, like deep in the ocean, not high in the sky.
Once doesn't mean that you can't have wings. And again, the smug as shit grin is back.
Really? Really? You want to give me, the giant fucking snake, wings?
Yes.
Fuck it. If you do that, you can call me Euroboros.
Well, that's the thing. It's all it would take is. And Marcus seems to be actively thinking about it.
God's sakes.
Maybe it would Less than $1,000? Yeah, less than $1,000. And out of character, approximately 1 to 2 resource points is all that would be required.
Okay. What are you planning on? To build me like real wings?
Well, if we were to make a relic that contains, say, Law of Radiance 1, or any law whose native visage provides wings, we can encode into the relic not the effect of the particular law, but an aspect of that visage. For example, wings.
Okay. 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 That's it. He will pick out his phone. Veronica, darling, yes. Yes. Yes, my place. Yes. No, I buy all the alcohol when it. Yes. Yes, good night. I'm out.
What's happening?
Uh, I will fly. I will fly. That's my cup of shit for the day. Goodbye, Marcus. And he just tried to get out mumbling. And I fucking fly, motherfucker. But he turns around. I fucking agree.
Of course you do. You
God
aren't
damn it.
likely to refuse. Yes, that's one thing I am looking forward to. The day I get trained in Law Forge is the day I can start providing us with all the things we need.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ways of being fireproof, for one thing. Now I just have to figure out a way of making us bulletproof.
May I leave now?
If you must.
Thank you. And he will make his way out of Fitzroy Manor barely, clearly ashamed of the things that are going to be happening.
By the way, as Artemio leaves,
Yes.
one thing that he might notice if he looks down is that right up until he reaches the gates leading out, assuming he walks out,
Yes.
is a single red dot on him the entire time.
Really? He will grab his cell phone, call Marcus.
Hello?
Really? A fucking sniper?
He's under orders to target anyone new.
I'm not new, I'm your fucking shrink!
Anyone who's not from the family, then.
Then they can suck it.
Well, actually, to be more accurate, he's targeting everyone who's technically in the court. I couldn't tell him to target demons, could I?
Oh god, Marcus.
I have to be certain, Artemio.
Okay. Okay.
When everything's secure, I won't need him again.
Good. Good. Good night, and he will hang up. And slowly, but very annoyedly, go away.
Marcus will simply smile and, putting the phone back in his pocket, gesture to the sniper to stop pointing his gun at Artemio, and at that point, our scene will end.